Hey Corillo, welcome back to some more Hajimari no Kiseki Nudes bit. I got some new pictures to talk about, a little bit of new info that also has come out this week. I feel like I'm making a new video about this game on weekly basis at this point. You know, the game is set out to come out on summer 2020, so I'm expecting the news to come out faster now since the game is coming earlier. But man, I feel like on the weekly basis I got some new stuff to talk about with you guys. So hey, one quick thing before I go on with the video. I know some of you guys were telling me on the comment section that the correct translation Hajimari no Kiseki will be something like Trails of Beginning or Trails of Origin or Trails of Genesis. I'm aware of it, you know, but for the sake of me staying consistent through all my videos, I'm gonna be calling it Hajimari until Falcon comes out and make a statement saying, hey guys, this new Kiseki game for the West will be called Trails or whatever. Alright, without further ado, let's talk about the new picture that we have here. So there's a couple of new pictures here that I want to go over with you guys. As you guys can see on the top right, you guys can see Nadia, the girl that uses needle and a teddy bear that I have been talking about on my last two videos of Hajimari no Kiseki. This is without a doubt the first time we ever got to see her face. In the last two pictures that we have, we could only see like a piece of her leg and her back, but this is the first time we actually got to see her face. And if I'm not mistaken guys, she's also the very first character in the Kiseki series that holds a teddy bear to fight. I have seen this in other mediums as well, like in animes where, you know, a cute girl holds like a plushie or something to fight, but I think this is the first time in the Kiseki series that we get to see this kind of thing. Let me know you guys your thoughts about her character design. What do you guys think about her character designs, you know, with the pink hair, the twin tails? If I'm not mistaken, Estelle is the only other character in the Kiseki series that has like the twin tails and like is like a main character. I think she looks definitely much more interested than the swing guy, his partner in crime. I think she definitely looks much better than him in terms of character design wise. But let me get your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Now guys, moving on to the next picture, we have Rixia here with the big ass boobs as ever, and her friend that she does the concert thing. I don't know what it is, man, with these boobs, man, but I feel like I'm gonna get them monetized. And now that I got finally reached monetization, I'm gonna get them monetized because of this picture. I don't know what it is with Falcon, but just having this girl being drawn with so huge jugs, man. That's just man. Honestly, man, I do not have much to say about this picture, so let's just move on. Alright, so on this picture right here, we have Mcburn, where he seems to be in some kind of place unrecognizable. I had no idea where he is. You know something, as I'm looking at this picture, you know what the place Mcburn reminds me that he's in? You guys remember from Bleach, Ichigo Inner World, when he's fighting the Hollow Ichigo, you know, his inner world basically. It basically reminds me of that world, you know, with the buildings like on the sideways. I'm gonna rotate the picture so you guys can see this picture much better, because I don't know why it's like this, but let me rotate the picture here so you guys can see. Doesn't this remind you of Ichigo Inner World with the building and the skyscraper looking this color? I don't know, it's just immediately when I saw that picture, I just thought of Bleach and thought of Ichigo Inner World for some reason. Well, here it is, here's Mcburn. Not much I can say besides that about this picture. You know, Mcburn is going to be in the game, of course. Will he be playable is another question though. And the last picture I want to go over with you guys is again the magical picture, but as you guys can see on this picture, I'm going to put it in full screen here. You can see more of the hub. As you guys can see here, this is actually Alisa, and on the Alisa you can see Juna, Muse, and Athena. If you guys look to the right, there's like bottom inputs you can do. You guys can see from the bottom, starting from the bottom, you can see Fi, Laura, and DOOBLY. And then on top of DOOBLY, you can see Emma. I believe that's Rin. I'm pretty sure that's Rin with the red eyes and the white hair. Yeah, that's definitely Rin. And then I believe you can see Sarah there. Again, I do not know what the input does, what the button does, but there you go guys. This is the picture so far that has been released this week. Let me quickly talk about the little bit of information that come out this week about this game. So as usual, this game is going to be taking place after Sin 4 and post-election in Cabal. Like I have said before, this game is going to be sort of like a prologue, setting up the stages for Cabal and future arcs. It might be longer than Cold Steel 4, which Cold Steel 4 main storyline was short compared to many of the previous Kiseki games. It had a lot of side quests though, but the story was very short. one of the greatest things I heard about this game so far is that it's gonna have episodic episodes. So think of it like the Star and Moon Door from the third. Why that gets me so hyped? Because Trust in the Sky the third is my favorite Kiseki game that I ever played. I feel like in that game every character shine in their own ways, and there was a lot. It was pumped with so much lore, man. That to this day there's lore in that game that still hasn't been explained in any of this Kiseki game yet. Good to hear that it's gonna have episodes. I gotta be honest, man. Reading this just got me a little bit more hype about this game. I want every individual character to shine in their own ways. Cold Steel 4 have a lot of characters, man, but I feel like a lot of characters were just there to be there or just have like a one line kind of thing. So yeah, looking forward to this. They also said here that you're gonna be traveling around in group of 5 to 6 characters. And they're also going to be introducing some kind of new traveling mechanism, whatever that means. I mean, we already can travel by bike, by horse, by airship. So I have no idea what kind of new mechanism they're going to introduce besides those that I have mentioned. Kondo is also saying that they want to address some lore issues like the cross-built independence, countries, and locations that were mentioned but not shown before. The one that comes to my mind real quick is Sao Paulo, the North Umbria situation. You know, there's a lot of places that we know in the story, but we actually haven't encountered and seen ourselves how it actually looks. Kondo is also saying that there's gonna be a few surprises for the long time fan that be playing this series. So there's probably gonna be a lot of Easter egg or something for the people that have been playing this since Trust in the Sky or play all the previous Kiseki games. Falcom is also saying that they had to rethink the strategy approaching the story and the mechanics of the game. And they're also saying that they're planning to wrap up this game in one game, and another development line is working on the game after Hajimari. So I think what this means is that Falcon's trying to spice up the game a little bit more. And what I mean by that is, if you guys look at the structure of the Kiseki series, how it basically goes, you know, you basically start in one town and then you progressively go and explore more places. You know, it's a very structured game. If you have played one Kiseki game, you basically have played them all when it comes to this kind of structure. The only Kiseki game in the entire series that breaks this formula is Trust in the Sky the third, which is basically a dungeon crawler game. And it's funny enough, it is my favorite Kiseki game, even though it's a dungeon crawler game. But regardless, Falcom, I guess I should say Kondo, wants to change this up. And to be honest, this is a good thing, you know. You having so many MCs now, you know, you have Estelle, you have Lloyd, and you have Rin. You know, you can tell the story now for 3 different point of views. You know, there's a lot of ways they can tell a Kiseki story about this point. So I'm looking forward to see what do they come up with. And last but not least, guys, he says here, which is really surprising to me, that he wants to release constant Kiseki games in the future. If you guys have not been paying attention, Kiseki games comes out usually 2 to 3 years, sometimes on yearly. Because I feel like after this game, the new Kiseki game is going to come out on 2021. Kiseki games comes out very, very fast. I mean, they're popping out games every year. I said this before. Falcom is the Call of Duty of JRPGs in the fact that they're releasing games every year no matter what. If they want to release Kiseki games on the yearly basis no matter what, they definitely gonna have to increase their numbers of employees. Because let me talk about a little bit quickly about G9. So you guys know about G9 Monster Nox. When the game came out, it did not come out in a really great state. There was a lot of problems with that game that people were complaining about. You know, the flame draw issues. There was a few players that even got their self data deleted. That game came out with a very bad quality control. And if they really want to keep this pace of releasing games every year, and not just releasing games every year, but Kiseki game, which is a bigger game than the GG series, if they want to keep releasing Kiseki games on a yearly basis, then they definitely gonna have to go and increase the numbers. There was a comment that someone left me on one of my videos. I cannot recall your username, but he said something of the line of, what if they have a Kiseki team that only works on the Kiseki games, and there's a GIS team and that works only on the GIS team? And that is a great idea, man. Imagine that they have a 2 separate teams like that. I mean, they already have a team A and team B, and they sort of like rotate between each other between games. But I think it will be much better if they do increase the number, like I said before, and hopefully the game just gets better, man. Because at the end of the day, we want to play a quality game. I personally want to play a quality game. That's all I can say about this note here, that he wants to release more Kiseki game. Like, they're already going so fast that he wants to make it fast. I guess he just want to release Kiseki game every year. Alright guys, that's all the news I have about Hajimari no Kiseki. Now let me talk about a giveaway that I'm going to do on this channel. I think this is going to be my first ever giveaway I ever do. This is going to be a celebration of me reaching 100k, since I never thought in my life I was going to be reaching 1000 subscribers. So you guys can look at the doobly doo below, aka the description down below. It's going to take you to the website where you can go and enter on this giveaway. The price of this giveaway is going to be a $60 PSN card or Steam card, or I could just PayPal you $60, since I know somebody on my Discord by the name of Sabiax. Yo, Sabiax, he has a Switch, so I think this is a better way for me to keep everybody happy, since not everybody has a PS4, not everybody plays on the PC. So like that could just keep everybody happy. Just make sure you are subscribed to my channel and join my Discord, man, because that's the way I'm going to be reaching you. Once the winner is declared, I'm going to announce the winner on Discord, and I'm going to contact you through Discord. So make sure you join on my Discord. Alright guys, we have a small little community in there. We always talking about whatever it is, Kiseki, whatever random movies or whatever. So join the fun, man, join the fun. I know that I did not put anywhere in the title or in the video that I was going to do a giveaway, but I just want people that only see my videos completely to get on this giveaway. You know, give everybody a chance, but only those that watch the video to the end. Good luck to all those that enter to this giveaway. Yeah, see you guys on the next vid of Kiseki. Catch ya.